In this video, I am going to explain you how to identify the addressing mode when the question is asked in the question paper. And this question is asked in the December 17 Mumbai University question paper. The first question is move AL, BX plus SI. In case of 8086 microprocessor, there are some base registers are available as well as some index registers are available. So the base registers are BX and BP, and the index registers are SI and DI, that is source index and destination index. So whenever in the given example, the base registers and the index registers are given, that time we can say that this type of addressing mode is base index addressing mode. Now the second question is and CL, 2000H. So 2000H is the memory location and that is given in that bracket. So bracket indicates that is the offset address or effective address of particular memory location. So whenever the offset address and the effective address of our particular memory location will be given in that example, then we can write here the addressing mode for the instruction is direct addressing mode. The third example is add AX, BX plus SI plus 2000. So BX is our base register, then SI is our index register, and the 2000H is our memory location, that is the relative address of our memory location. So I am writing here the answer for this question is relative base index addressing mode. Now next question is in, that is our input output memory addressing mode. So there are two types of addressing mode. First of all, memory addressing mode, and the second one is input output addressing mode. And here we are using this AL register and that is AX register. So the contents of AX register will be loaded into our AL register. So the contents of AX register is not given in that example. We have given directly this AX register and that will be loaded in our AL register. So we are writing here the contents of AX are not there. So we are writing here the indirect input output addressing mode. Now the next instruction is pop BX instruction. So here the addressing mode for this instruction, how we can identify, there are some 16-bit and 8-bit registers are available in our 8086 microprocessor. So the BX is our 16-bit register. So whenever the registers are there in our instruction, we can say that this type of addressing mode is register addressing mode. So the answer for our first question is base index addressing mode. Then for second question, that is called as a direct addressing mode. The third one is relative base index addressing mode. The answer for our fourth question is indirect input output addressing mode. And for fifth one, that is the register addressing mode. So these 5 questions are asked for 5 marks in December 17 MU question paper. Now these questions are asked in the December 19 MU question paper. So these 3 questions, that is the first, second and third one, this is repeated as similar to December 17 question paper. So we have already solved these 3 questions. So the answer for the first question is base index addressing mode. The second one here, the direct addressing mode is there because we have specified the memory location contains in our bracket, that is called as the effective address. So we are writing for the second question answer is direct addressing mode. In the third question, there is an input output addressing mode is there, and we have taken here the DX register, and the DX value will be loaded into our contents of AL register, so that this type of addressing mode will be indirect addressing mode, that is indirect input output addressing mode. So these three questions are repeated in December 17 as well as in December 19. Now the fourth question is, that is jump BX plus 2. So here we have used this jump instruction. So whenever your jump instruction will be there in that example, so it should be either inter-segment addressing mode as well as intra-segment addressing mode. In case of inter-segment, again there are two types, that is direct and indirect. And in case of intra-segment also there are two types, direct and indirect. And here we have used the concept of this BX plus 2. And we are using here the memory bracket here. So whenever the bracket will be there, then this type of addressing mode will be indirect addressing mode. But here you have to identify either it is an intra or either it is an inter segment. So how you can identify the intra and inter segment addressing mode? Whenever we are specifying the memory content location directly, like 2000 and 3000, that time we are saying that it is called as the inter segment. But here we have specified the register in our instruction, that is our BX register. So that we are writing here intra segment, that is intra indirect addressing mode, that is the intra segment indirect addressing mode. So the answer for the question is intra-segment indirect addressing mode. Now the fifth question is add AX, BX plus SI plus 5. So this question is already asked in the December 17 question paper, and the value is given different in that question paper. So here that is given 5, and how we can identify the addressing mode for this instruction. So this is called as a base addressing mode. This one is indirect index addressing mode, and 5 is the relative value, so that I am writing here relative base index addressing mode. So the answer for this question is relative base index addressing mode. So in that way you can identify what are the addressing modes are given in that instruction. So for the detailed explanation of all the addressing modes, the link will be pasted in the description box. So you can learn all this type of addressing mode in detailed manner. So there are two types of addressing modes are available, that is memory addressing mode, and the second one is input output addressing mode. So each and every type is having the different types and that are explained in the video, and the link for the video is given in the description box.